What up, subscribers, friends, and all the rest of you people? Call this video Black Wall Street and the attack on black economic independence. In 1915 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there existed segregation just like what existed all over the rest of the country. And one of the good things about segregation is that whenever you put black people's, you put their back against the wall, we'll do for ourselves. And in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in 1915, there rose up out of the ashes of a nothing little cowboy dirt city what became known as Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street had 6,000 shops. Black people did everything. They owned land, they owned shops, hotels, restaurants, factories, tailors. They were everything. We did for ourselves. What went on Black Wall Street went on at a time in America where America was on the brink of the Great Depression. Black people figured out a way to do well in this country when white people were going broke. If one man owned land, he grew cotton. He took that cotton into the factories on Black Wall Street and they turned that cotton into shirts, jeans, carpets, jackets, blankets, everything we needed. We had our own clothing. We was building our own houses because Oklahoma is a cold environment, you know. Little straw houses ain't gonna do it. We was building nice brick houses. And part of the reason why I made this video is because there's this constant notion out there that you always hear people talk about whenever they talk about black people. That when they see black people, they see failure. When they see black people, they don't see upwardly mobile people. But at points in time in this country's history where we've displayed and we've fully shown where we don't need them. We don't need this system. We don't need the people that brought us here, and that we were fully capable of making our own economy, building our own houses, sewing our own clothes, giving black business owners loans and building our schools and hospitals. What did they do? Well, as you can expect in the United States of America, they accused the brother, one of the business owners, one of the primary bankers at one of the many black banks on Black Wall Street. I think he was a banker. I forgot his name. I'll provide you a link, a real good link in this video. They accused this brother of raping a white woman. And when he raped this white woman, he actually didn't rape her. He was accused but never actually found guilty of raping this white woman. Well, they used that as provocation to riot, destroy, and mass murder over 3,000 black people. Now, if you look at the mass murders that happened in the Congo during the Rwanda genocide, Sabra and Shatila in the Lebanese Palestinian refugee camps back in the 1980s, can you imagine what 3,000 dead people look like? That is a lot of people. And this is how they attack us for simply doing for ourselves. I made a video quite a few months ago called Why Blacks Will Always Be Broke. Truth is, we've always done for ourselves. We've shown that we can strive and prosper in this world. But part of the reason why I say we have to go back to that Black Wall Street model. Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1915, that could have been the black business model for all black communities across the United States. And you could have had prospering black communities all across, the entire country, from New York to LA. But instead they attacked it. And they forced us under the Jim Crow segregation laws, and then they forced us into integration. And now you know, in large part, we do they cheap labor. And, you know, some of us go to college and spend a lifetime paying back student loans. But, if anybody ever tell you that black people aren't upwardly mobile and that we can't do for ourselves and that we have never done for ourselves, you direct them toward Black Wall Street. And you tell them that when we done for ourselves, our ancestors and our people in this country completely did for themselves, and they got butchered. And you can bet your bottom dollar that the U.S. government was probably in the mix, if not behind it completely. You know, black America decided not to be America's beast of burden and do for herself. And what's happened? She gets butchered. Check out the link I have in this video. Peace out to y'all people. This is one of my first videos that I'm going to do in my 1,000-part series called Our History, or Our Story. Not their story, or not his story of you, but our story of us. Reversing thinking, representing what's positive, and letting the painful truth out about our history in this country. And you know, we have to know ourselves, and we have to know what we're capable of. You know, if we listen to them, they'll be done Willie lynched us. Like they done Willie lynched a lot of y'all. They'll be done Willie lynched us for another generation. It's important that we know our story, not his story of us. And don't let nobody tell you that black people can't achieve and that we can't do and that we're not supposedly upwardly mobile. Peace out.